I've been talking a lot about amor fati and uncertainty and going with the flow. And as I hear the sirens out on the street, I'm thinking, what is happening now? When I think about people being torn from their families, being deported, all the things that are going on, I just don't get the hate. I don't get the desire for people to be hurt. I don't get people seeming to get off on the cruelty of it all. Like that, the world feels like that right now. And that's just one incident in a city full of 12 million people during the day. It'd be easy to fear it's all falling apart, the world's coming to an end. Because for some people it is. For some people, the world is coming to an end. But for most of us, we're going to get by today at least, and we don't know what tomorrow brings. And part of that is the uncertainty and amor fati and the things I talk about in this video, on these channels. I'm trying to make peace with people being self-aware so they can help others, so we can be supportive of one another. We don't have to agree. We can probably have in common that we want to make money and have a place to live that upgrades our life. We want a good education that gets us a good job. We want to have our kids go get a good education. We want to take a vacation. You want to live life. We want to have health care, right? We all kind of want that, I would think. The how is what we can talk about. But all the fighting and hate and lying and the politics of it all, we just want to get on with our lives. I'm afraid to talk about this stuff on this channel because I don't want to be zapped by some bot who shuts me down because I'm speaking the truth. But the truth I'm talking about is not about who's right and who's wrong. It's about, can we talk to each other like adults? Can we just be together? That's what walking with lions is. The lion can devour you if it chooses. But you decide to, with courage and confidence, walk with it. And right now, the lion in the room is that people don't agree. And they are polarized. They are so far apart, they can't even talk to each other. I was watching this podcast and going, they're not talking. They're yelling at each other. And they're both saying the same thing. The how is different, but they want the same thing. And they never once came together and said, I agree with you. We want the same thing. The how is different. It's about the how. I'm not going to get into that now, but you get what I'm saying. There are these conversations happening, these debates happening every day while our lives hang in the balance, literally for some people. Their lives are literally at stake by what happens next. That's a lot. So I'm not going to trivialize the drama we're feeling. I'm not going to say that you can just wish it away or you can meditate or believe in a growth mindset and get through it. But you have to do something. You can't just sit there and steep in it. You have to protect yourself, protect your heart, protect your spirit, protect your family, protect those you love, not by necessarily building barricades and fighting and yelling and screaming and arguing and debating, by loving the self, loving thine enemy. Understand the enemy. Understand that we're not enemies. One planet, one tribe, one world, one love. That's what it's about. So I'm not quite sure what we're fighting about. Because at the end, it's one planet. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. Last I heard, we're still crashing on the moon. No one's getting off this planet, people. We're not getting off the planet anytime soon. So we have to learn to live together. Why is that so hard? Why is that so? Isn't it obvious? And we've got to worry about global warming. It may not be our fault, whether it's natural or our fault because of pollution. It's happening. And it's going to affect us. And when the crops start dying and people start starving, it's going to be too late. So let's talk about this stuff now. We're stuck on trans and black people and women and the Republicans and Democrats. I mean, seriously? That's all gets crap to keep us clicking on our phones. We want to talk about how do we get through this together? How do we find a way that all sides come together so it's one side, one tribe? That's the question I want to hear. And what does that future look like? Because the future they're planning now, I'm not in that future. That's what I'm so angry is that they're making some crazy project, whatever. I'm not in it. And basically, no one I know is in it. Are you in that? Are you in that plan? Because if you are, I'm not quite sure you're so lucky because if that plan comes to pass, they're coming for you too. Whoever you are, whatever you are, they're coming for you too. So if I were you, I would look into my community and the people around me and try to make peace. And it's hard because people have their people stuff. I've got things going on in my life right now that are so over the top. And so like, really? Seriously? I don't even want to try to make it work because I'm so over it. And I know that I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm going to live what I preach and make peace wherever I go, so I can become a problem solver, a collaborator, a vessel of love and light. And I'm asking you to do that. And to do that, all of the things I talk about in these videos are part of that. So check them out because I like them. I think they should be watched and forwarded, and people should be subscribing and commenting. I really think they should. I'm not sure why it's not picked up yet, but if it takes me a couple years, I'm going to keep doing it because clearly someone's got to do something. And I'm not going to sit there and just watch the news and steep. I'm going to be in action. So I can say that, well, while all that drama was going on, I was trying to get people to look at themselves and to love each other. I don't think that's a stretch. We've been told it's hard to do. We've been put up against each other with these little issues that are just not issues. They are challenges we can solve together. We can't solve them by debating and shutting people down and dehumanizing people, putting them in cages. Like, seriously, in America, what? It's not okay. And why are they still in there? They're in there illegally. I don't get this at all. So all I can do is make a video. Thank you for watching, and inspire you to take action in your life, whether that means internally with getting to know yourself, externally by volunteering and helping others, but do something, because otherwise your brain will rot in this shenanigan. It'll rot because I'm seeing the rot happening all over the news. These people are not well. They can't be well. Like, I cannot believe what they're saying and hearing. So all we can do is keep stepping forward into our love and light. If this video resonated with you, and if you're still watching, I hope it did. If it did, the next video is about changing the world through curiosity. And what a world that needs to be changed. So let's get to it in the next video. And I'm going to keep saying it until I'm gone, and maybe beyond. Someone will say it when I'm not here, when I'm no longer here. One planet, one tribe, one world, one love. That's it. I'll see you there.